It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live here on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. Red Devil Sports are brought to you this year by Rocky Mountain Power, Ready, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District number 1. Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Evanston BOCES campus, as well as Uintah BOCES number 1. Mountain West Business Solutions, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankum, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, the Come On In Casper, and T7 Propane. Good morning, everybody. Elan Olliff coming to you live from the broadcast booth here at Cokeville High School for a start of another season of Evanston Red Devil Sports here on KNYN and mylocalradio.com. We have a great pregame show for you, brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Later on, we'll hear from our first standout student, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, Mr. Colby Nelson. He is the student council president for this year's senior class over at Evanston High School. We also have a conversation with Evanston Red Devil volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. But first, on the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show, we will have our scene set. And we'll have it right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
When you're starting a project, you want to make sure you have all the tools and equipment you may need. From screwdrivers to angle grinders, Norco has the tool solution for you. Norco, 95 Independence Drive in Evanston, serving you better.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
And we welcome you back to the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from Cokeville High School here in Cokeville, Wyoming. It is the annual start of not just volleyball, but Evanston Red Devil sports in the year 2024-2025. And it's going to be a fun one. The Evanston Red Devils get the season and the party started against the West Side Pirates out of Dayton, Idaho. Of course, West Side just participated in a double duel, I guess you can say, against Preston and Malad on Thursday night. As the Evanston Red Devils, again, this will be their first match of the season. Last year, the Red Devils made it to the second day of the regional tournament and lost a nail-biter to Jackson. This year, the Evanston Red Devils bring back a lot of that team. Only one senior in the entire program last year, and this year only 3. So the Red Devils, still a really young team, but 1 year older, wiser, and more experienced, should be a really, really fun group to watch this year in Uintah County. They'll play 3 games here today because of the football game. We're only going to cover this morning's game, the season opener, and then we'll be back tomorrow for every Red Devil match of day 2 of the 2024 Cokeville Invite when they get into bracket play. In their pool, it is Westside, Preston, Idaho, and Riverside. So the Red Devils will be looking to be one of the top 2 out of the pool to advance to the gold bracket. If not, they'll play in the silver bracket. So that is how things look here at Cokeville's Auxiliary Gym. A pretty full stands off to my left as we get set for the first match of the season. Right now, the JV squad on the court. They'll play a best 2 out of 3 matchup. Right now, it is 13-12 West Side here in the first set, with Evanston serving and just tying it up at 13 thanks to Violet Cook. So that's where things set right now. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. When we come back, we'll have our Aspen Cinema standout student. I got a chance to sit down and talk with the Student Council President of the class of 2025, Mr. Colby Nelson. We'll have that right after this on mylocalradio.com, KNYN. Again, Red Devil Volleyball, presented by First Bank of Wyoming.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions, transmissions and engines.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome to the year's first edition of Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas. Joining me now, we have Student Council President for the class of 2024, 2025, whatever you'd like to call it, Mr. Colby Nelson. Colby, thank you so much for taking the time to join me. Real quick, how's this first week of school been for you?
So far, it's been pretty good. Kind of chaotic. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the first week.
What makes this so chaotic for someone in Student Council right now?
So we have to plan the first day of assembly before school even starts, and then it's always a little bit of a rougher assembly.
Talk to me a little bit about, I wasn't in student council, but I went to the assemblies. I saw kind of the outside looking in, but I would imagine there's a lot more work that goes into those than a lot of people realize. Talk to me about what it takes to kind of plan one of those.
So we have our class, so we all meet up, and then we have to plan like every game we're going to play, and then we have to figure out who we have to recognize for each assembly, and then just like filling time.
So one thing that really kind of stands out to me that I know that student councils do is plan all the events, all the dances. Homecoming's the first big one. I understand you guys know the theme, you know some early details about that. Can you share that with us?
Yeah, so our theme is going to be a night in Vegas. And so we're still working on the Pride Days, and then we're going to be helping plan the parade, and then the dance we still need to figure out. It's going to be on the 28th.
28th of September, and a night in Vegas. That pretty much writes itself, right?
Yeah.
So what are some early ideas that you guys have to kind of go with that theme?
It's going to be a little bit harder to figure out all of the days, but I think we've been talking about doing eras of Vegas.
That sounds like a really cool idea. Throughout the year, there's some other events you guys do. Talking off camera, you mentioned there's some fundraisers, some other dances, and some other assemblies. Can you talk to us about those real quick?
Yeah, so every year we raise money for Make-A-Wish, and then we go to the it's called WASC, and it's where all of the student councils in Wyoming come together, and it's not a competition, but like they present an award to whoever raises the most amount of money for Make-A-Wish.
And what has been some examples, like last year, what was the fundraiser for that you guys were able to do?
So we almost always run one during Valentine's Day that goes to it. I believe the chalk dance also goes towards Make-A-Wish.
Tell us a little bit about the Valentine's Day fundraiser from last year.
So last year we did, I don't quite remember, but I believe we sold popcorn and cotton candy again. So we would deliver and roses that we delivered on Valentine's Day.
That seems very appropriate, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And also, you guys are in charge of a big thing you guys did last year was during the football season when the Red Devils made the playoffs, you guys actually figured out a way to rent out the Strand and have kind of a watch party. Can you talk to me a little bit about the work that went behind that?
So that was more last year's executive council, so I don't know all of the planning, but I believe Bubba O'Neill, he reached out to us to help us figure it out, and then we helped with the concession booth.
Awesome. And I got one more question for you, Kobe. So obviously this is sponsored by Aspen Cinemas. For those that don't know, you'll see his friendly face at Aspen Cinemas. I certainly do most times I go, which actually is quite frequently. So since it is sponsored by Aspen Cinemas, what's been your favorite movie you have seen lately?
Oh, I loved Twisters.
What'd you like about it?
I really liked the soundtrack. I'm really big on soundtracks of movies.
That song Ain't No Love in Oklahoma by Luke Combs has kind of been on repeat on my playlist lately.
Yeah. I really like the whole thing.
Awesome. So that is Colby Nelson. He is the student council president for class of 2024-2025 here at Evanston High School. Thank you so much for joining me on Red Devil Spotlight. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope. Thank you.
A big thank you to Colby Nelson for joining us today on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Remember, Ace is placed with helpful hardware, folks. And a reminder that this interview is brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. Get your tickets to Beetlejuice. After an unexpected family tragedy, 3 generations of the Dietz family return home to Winter River, still haunted by Beetlejuice. Lydia's life is turned upside down when her rebellious teen daughter, Astrid, discovers the mysterious model of the town in the attic, and the portal to the afterlife is accidentally opened. With trouble brewing on both realms, it's only a matter of time until someone says Beetlejuice's name 3 times, and the mischievous demon returns to unleash his very own brand of mayhem. That is Beetlejuice playing September 6th at Aspen Cinemas. Get your tickets at aspencinemas.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have our coach show brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your sand, cement, and gravel needs, it's Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. And when we come back, we'll have our pregame coach show. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
At T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston, we have your car covered. From collision repair to glass replacement and complete vehicle restorations, our team makes it look like new. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston, across from the cemetery.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
And we welcome you back to the broadcast booth here at Cokeville High School. Evanston Red Devils taking on the Westside Pirates. We did not get a chance to talk with the coach for the Westside Pirates, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have our Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show with Coach Tara Lawler. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in. Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Joined now by volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, we're back at it again. How excited are you guys to start the season in Cokeville?
We are really excited to get out on the floor and put all the pieces together and see how we look and try a couple of different of formulas that we've been working on, some different offenses and some different defenses.
Last year, you guys only had one senior. You're bringing back pretty much everybody from last year's team. What kind of advantage does that give you, having familiarity with a team that has the chemistry with each other after playing a full varsity season when they were younger?
Yeah, it's huge. Every year, like you said, everybody who played last year is playing this year. Everyone came back, and I think they're more comfortable in their roles. They know their position better. And so, and they get along so well. And so it's a pretty cohesive group. I still have to say, I still feel like we're young. We only have 3 seniors on the team, but they're doing a nice job leading us. And the younger girls are stepping up just like they did last year. And so I think they feel comfortable in their roles. Nothing is new with only 1 week of two-a-days, not the typical 2 weeks of two-a-days. We're still figuring out some kinks. That extra week of two-a-days is huge. And so I'm sure those will be highlighted. Those deficiencies that we might have still, those will be highlighted this weekend. But that's what this tournament's all about, to find out what we need to go back in the gym and work on, see what we're doing well, but more importantly, see what we need to improve on or what we might need to change.
Talk to me about what it is that makes this Cokeville tournament so special that you guys have kind of made it the tradition that this is where the campaign will start.
Yeah, well, Cokeville is pretty special. It's the only tournament that we'll play in all season long. Well, it's the only tournament that we all season long, including regionals and state, that we played this much volleyball in 2 days. It's a full 3 out of 5 format, which is unusual, especially the first competition of the season. Most states and most tournaments around the state, but also around in Utah and Idaho, they do a abbreviated matches. So it's 2 out of 3 or just 2 games to 19. This is truly, we play 3 matches on Friday, and we truly could play up to 15 sets. So 15 sets of volleyball in 1 day for your first time out on day 1. That's a lot of potential volleyball. And so it is a lot of wear and tear. It's a lot of touches. Not only physically is it draining, but mentally, because it could be a great game. It could be a horrible game. You don't have long to have to get ready for your next set or next game. And so it's just a good test physically and mentally for us.
This year, of course, you guys are going to have 1 hole that you have to fill. But last year, the season, I think there were some struggles with the youth of this team. When you talk about the girls, how much is it going to be worth it to go through last year to already have kind of the beginning struggles, the beginning jitters, to know what to expect in a varsity season out of the way, when a lot of them are juniors in any other program would probably be experiencing that this year?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, these girls know each other really well, and they know their tendencies. They know what balls they're probably going to take and which ones they will leave for somebody else. They communicate well with each other, and they read each other well. So they kind of know when somebody might need a little pick me up. They know how to cheer. We've talked in our break time, in our 2-a-days, in between sessions. We've talked about, like, we've done personality tests. We've talked to the girls about what hypes you up, what gets you up, or what kind of drives you crazy. So we have a pretty good feel, but that's pretty early in our season to already get that deep with each other. But because of the experience from last year, we're just kind of continuing from last year. And so we can have those conversations right now where a player can be like, when I make a mistake, this is how I probably would react best if you guys treated me this way as opposed to this way. And so they already know themselves, and they know how they are with each other. So those intricacies that happen with girls at this level, we're taking care of on week 1 and 2, as opposed to maybe the first month.
Coach, obviously the goal will be to go to Cokeville and win the whole tournament and bring home some hardware from that. But besides that, what are some goals you guys kind of have in the game? What are some things you're looking to see? What are some lessons you guys are hoping to learn through this first weekend?
The number 1 is just making sure that we play a continuous game. In practices right now, we have some really high highs, and then we get in a lull, and it takes us a little longer to get out of that lull. And so we will challenge when we're in game mode, we stay in game mode. We have to stay focused, and it is hard. It's the beginning of the season, and not only conditioning wise are they not so used to playing volleyball this much, but like I said earlier, it's mentally draining. And so they've got to find that focus. So we need to be mentally ready and tough. We're talking about little things, about how a little bit of extra effort on a certain play could make a huge difference on the outcome, because that one bit of effort could change whether we're serving now as opposed to receiving. And then we could get a huge run off of that serve. And next thing you know, it could be an 8-point differential. And so it's just those little things to be smart, being mindful on our serving. We can't just wail on it. We've got to be purposeful, either location, whether who we're serving at. We're adding new things to this season. We're talking about how aggressive we're serving. We have a speed gun, so we don't use it all the time, but we're trying to teach the kids control, but also adding more speed and some more heat to the gameplay. So we definitely need to be able to play full matches and not stop, because we're seeing that a little bit in practice. I expect us to serve well, because I feel like that's a given. And then obviously our ball control, we're not the biggest team. We're not huge by any means compared to our opponent. And so we're going to have to be scrappy, and defense will be everything. So we've just got to maintain being scrappy, getting good touches on the blocks, maybe not solo blocks, touches on the block so we can slow the ball down so then we can make a play off of it.
You talk about how important being scrappy is going to be, and when I think about scrappy, I think of one of the most scrappy players I've seen is the 4-year starter, Jaylee Critchfield. What kind of leadership are you seeing from your seniors coming into this year?
Yeah, they're great. Like you said, we have Jaylee that has played varsity for 4 years now, leading us in the setting position. She knows her hitters. She understands defense. She also has a very great personality, and the way she cares for her players. She knows what gets them up, and she knows if they're struggling, how to get them out of that. So she's just an all-around great teammate. So she's doing wonderful. She also has a wicked serve, one of the toughest serves on the team. And so she's only added more heat to that since from her freshman season to now. If she had a great serve then, it's phenomenal now. So she's doing a great job. Plus, she's highly effective on location. So you ask her to hit a dime and she can. So she's doing a great job. We have Kaisley Fitch in the middle, and she just came ready to hit the ball. Both middles are doing an exceptional job being more aggressive, also understanding the court and understanding that a big, huge kill is the same as a soft, savvy, finesse tip to the right location. And so that just takes experience, and they're getting that. So Kaisley's doing a great job. Plus her blocking, she sees the hitters really well. Her eye work is much improved from years in the past. So she sees ball setter, ball hitter. She gets there, and then she presses and penetrates well. And then our third senior is Austin Robertson, and she's doing a great job being scrappy, reading short balls, helping. She plays right behind Jaylee, and that helps with Jaylee playing the net. We need somebody quick and who can see it, and Austin's filling that role great. And so all three of them are just doing a good job leading us and leading by example. So they're a good group to have.
Last question for you. Tell us about your coaching staff. I know it's the same 3 coaches from last year. You guys work really, really well together. Talk to me about that.
At the C team, we have Erin Kirby Watsaba. And so that's great to have Erin, who herself played for Evanston volleyball. And I know we went to state and in the championship game in 2009, I believe. So she led the state all 4 years in blocking as a high school player, and then obviously played in the Mountain West and was Mountain West Player of the Year several times, and just phenomenal. So she's great to have on staff. She understands the front row play very well. She understands back row play too, but she can demo and show what it looks like front row, pressing at the net with blocking and attacking. And we have Matt Peterson at the JV level, who has coached girls basketball, girls volleyball, boys football. Like, he understands sports, and he understands competition and getting the kids ready. And so he really strives on the defensive side of things. And if something's not working, he's quick to make an adjustment that the kids know, because we have to go over that just in case we have to make those adjustments. So I'm very fortunate to have those two by my side. They do a good job. And like you said, it's fun to get along so well with your coaches, so we can talk about what we need to do differently or what do we need to keep the same. So it's a great group to work with.
That is Coach Tara Lawler, head coach for the Evanston Red Devil volleyball team. They're in action in the Cokeville Invite this Friday and Saturday. Cannot wait. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best luck. We'll be rooting for you. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, just thank you guys so much for streaming and being there and supporting us like you do. We sure appreciate you guys.
A big thank you to Coach Tara Lawler for joining us on our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame coaches show. Our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show, our coaches show, brought to you today by Ellingford Brothers. For all your sand, cement, gravel, and steel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have our keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at Cowboy State Realty. And then we'll have another interview to get you ready for the football season opener tonight with Coach Steve Moore, the Evanston Red Devils, if we have time for it. And we'll also have the team introduction, where you get to see for the first time class of the 2024 Evanston Red Devils on the volleyball court. That and so much more on the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta Bosie's number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show as we move into the final part of our pregame show. It is our keys to the game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. And key number one is going to be relax. It's the first game of the year. There's going to be some high energy, some high jitters. That's a moment you've been waiting for since the season ended last year. So just relax. And then, again, it's been a while since they played a competitive volleyball match, so shake off the rust. Get out there, see what you got, but don't try to overdo anything. And then fundamentals, and we capitalize the FUN part of it because you want to go out there, have fun, but also focus on the fundamentals of Evanston Red Devil volleyball. So that is our keys to the game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. We're going to now go ahead and take it over to a interview we have with Coach Steve Moore. We still have about 11 minutes left until we get started, as he'll help us get ready for the football opener tonight in Ben Lomond at 7 o'clock. Here is Coach Steve Moore.
And welcome back to the Pregame Coach Show, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. Joined now by Evanston Red Devil football coach Steve Moore. Coach Moore, it's been a fun summer for y'all. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's been a busy summer. Last May, the last 2 weeks of school, we started doing spring ball. So we brought them in for an hour the last 2 weeks, total of 6 days, I believe, doing spring ball. And then that rolled us right in. That first Monday we had out of school, we were in the weight room. So we lifted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Monday nights we'd go out and do or Monday morning after lifting, we go out and do some football things. And then I'd always bring them back in Monday nights all through June and July, doing Monday night football stuff. So it's been busy. Kids have been busy. It was well attended. June was great. July drops a little bit, but it always does because there's lots of different things going on in July. Family vacations, which I encourage kids to go. I mean, you got to be a kid still and go be with your family and go do those things. And I encourage people to do that. And my expectation is if you're in town, you're here and putting in some work. So we were pleased as a staff with the turnout we had throughout the summertime in spring ball.
Speaking of the turnout, I've heard you have over 90 kids out for football this year. I mean, that means you picked up some kids that didn't play in middle school. They decided to come out and play. How much do you attribute that success and that kind of beginning of culture to what you guys were able to accomplish last year?
Yeah, we're up to 91 kids right now, 9 through 12, which is amazing. So numbers are great, especially our freshman, sophomore numbers are great right now. I think last year's success, you kind of have to think that that's kind of what drew everybody's attention, and they want to be a part of it. And I don't know, I don't know what to attribute that to, but it's a good thing. It's a little bit different running a practice with that many kids and making sure kids are getting reps. And, we only have a freshman team, a JV team, and a varsity team. So as a coach, you're concerned about playing time for all those kids. So we hope we can keep them all engaged and getting better. That's the whole purpose of those young kids, to get better and better and better. And I hope, and I've explained to them, it's got to be patient. Game time, you only play 11 dudes at a time. And so mathematically, trying to get kids enough playing time, that will be a struggle. But we emphasize, find your role. What's your role? Get good at that role, and then look for a bigger role. So we're getting a lot of buy-in from kids. They want to be a part of the program. There's a lot of good things going on. And so we're really excited about it.
Last year we had a great senior class. Unfortunately, the bad news about seniors is they're only seniors for 1 year and then they're gone.
Yeah.
But a bunch of dudes that really, really contributed to the culture and contributed to the success of Evanston Red Devil football.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some new names to kind of get to know. However, in probably the most underrated and, in my opinion, most important position groups in high school football, we're pretty well experienced talking about the linemen coming in.
Yeah. So, going back and talking about seniors, it seems like every year, even when I was an assistant for so many years, it's just like you get them to where you need them to be. And you're like, all right, they got it figured out. We got them coached up. They're doing it. And then they're done. They graduate, they move on. It's like, I wish we could speed up that process, and it's just, you always think, oh, we're not gonna be able to replace that kid. We're not gonna, but they do. Kids step up. It's amazing the growth you see from their junior to senior year, mentally, maturity. They just grow, and they're better than they were. And then talking about our O-line, yeah, we've got 4 of our 5 O-linemen coming back this year. And if I'm going to have experience on any unit, that's the experience I want it. And we're going to lean on those guys heavy early. We're going to lean on them heavy all year long. But what a great unit to have back. To that kind of speeds up our process offensively, and because we want to obviously do a little bit more than we did last year. And we're ahead of the game, I would say, right now offensively, where we were last year, because last year it was all brand new. This year, obviously, we can build on what we did last year. So yeah, those guys are going to be crucial for us for sure.
Coach, talk to me about these new names that we're going to get to know throughout the season. Of course, quarterback, you're going to have to replace running back, lead receiver. A lot of those guys that we lost last year were the studs, that the big playmakers that we had last year. But as you mentioned, kids are stepping up. They're filling those holes. Who are we going to be talking about this year?
Yeah, you look on both sides of the ball. Offensively, a lot of our yardage that we gained, those kids are gone. And a lot of our defensive leaders, those kids are gone. So but we have kids that are going to step up. We got Bronson Sims taking over at quarterback. We're getting Braden Wallace some reps at quarterback. Those two kind of led the JV group last year and did a great job. We kind of split time and let them both do their thing. They're different quarterbacks. But Bronson's going to get the start, and he's doing a great job. He does some things really, really well, and that's what we're kind of centered around right now. And we're really focusing on those things and building what we do around his positives and what he does really well. We're not going to ask him to do things that he's not capable of doing. And I think that's important. And then Braden's going to jump back. Wallace is going to jump back at running back, and he's looking really good at running back. So feeling really good there. Out at wideout, we got a lot of kids that we want to get the ball in their hands. Unfortunately, Jordan Mendez went down with a broken collarbone last Friday in practice, and he was kind of a do everything for us. He was going to be definitely a kid we're going to get the ball in his hands. He's a defensive back, and then we all know what kind of kicker he was, and that was a gut punch. But you know what? We got to overcome it. And I feel horrible for the kid because he's done everything I've asked him to do since he decided to play football last year. But he's still around. He's a coach. He's helping us out. And if we get him back, that'd be, icing on the cake.
Sorry, we have to cut that interview a little bit short as we are under 4 minutes until we get started. If you want to catch that interview in its entirety, you can tune in to the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show for tonight's first football game. Pregame show starting at 6:15, kickoff at 7 o'clock. And that officially concludes our pregame show, brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. A big thank you to all of our sponsors throughout the pregame show. We have Ellingford Brothers, of course, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. And our friends at Aspen Cinemas, reminding you to check out Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. It's the sequel to the great film that starred Michael Keaton back in the 90s. You can check that out at www.aspencinemas.com to get your tickets now, starting September 6th. Also, Aspen Cinemas, we have to give them a huge shout out, as starting in 2 weeks, so not this week, or really 3 weeks, not this week or the next week, the first road game inside the state of Wyoming, road football game inside the state of Wyoming, which will be against the Riverton Wolverines on September 13th. They will be carrying every single road game starting September 13th, road football game at Aspen Cinemas. So plan on going to the watch party if you're not making the trip to Riverton or Jackson or Lander or Cody. Plan on going to Aspen Cinemas and enjoy the game with all the Red Devil fan base over there. So big thank you to them. We're now going to go ahead and introduce you for the first time to the 2024 Evanston Red Devil volleyball team.
I'm Kaisley Fitch, 25, middle blocker, senior. Go Big Red.
I'm Austin Robertson, class of 2025, and I'm a DS libero.
I'm Jaylee Critchfield. I'm a senior, and I'm a setter.
Hey, my name's Alyssa Brown. I'm a junior, and I'm an outside hitter.
I'm Autumn Neely. I'm a junior, and I'm your right side.
I'm Cassidy Coley. I'm a junior, and I'm a libero.
Hi, I'm Braylon Morrison. I'm a junior, and I'm a setter/right side.
I'm Karen Lawler. I'm a sophomore and an outside hitter.
I'm Cassie Barker. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a middle.
Hello, I'm Annalie West. I'm a sophomore and I'm a right side. Thank you for watching.
That is your 2024 Evanston Lady Red Devil volleyball team, as we are under 90 seconds away from the 2024 season getting underway, and we cannot wait. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from the broadcast booth here at Cokeville High School. A reminder, we will have all this Evanston game today, and then this is the only one we're able to carry today because of the football game. Tomorrow, we'll be back and have every single Red Devil game on day 2 of the 2024 Cokeville Invites. Got a packed weekend. Of course, lots of volleyball tomorrow, the volleyball game you're about to watch, and then join us at 6:15 on mylocalradio.com and KNYN for kickoff to the 2024 Evanston Red Devil football season, as the Red Devils travel to Ben Lomond in Ogden to take on the Scots. Pregame show at 6:15, brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. We'll hear from Steve Moore the entirety of that interview, of course. Get you ready for that matchup, and then kickoff at 7 o'clock as we are ready to get things started here. As that's incorrect, we apologize. Thought we corrected that, but apparently the save didn't work there. As the Red Devils will line up on the left side in the white. And the Pirates will be on the right side. Apologies, correcting that score bug right now. Thought that we took care of that, but we are ready to get started here. West Side versus Evanston. Red Devils will start with Brown, Fitch, Critchfield, Lawler, Neely, and Barker on the court, but Cassidy Coley ready to check on in the red jersey that differentiates her from the rest of her squad. For the West Side Pirates, they will get ready in a maroon uniform, kind of trailing white with the exception of the libero Mariscal in silver. Evanston will serve first. It'll be Critchfield to get us started. And we are underway. First serve received by Mariscal. Overpass to Coley. Critchfield sets up Lawler on the left side. Now puts that one over to the Pirates. Left side attack hit hard by Grimm, but received by the Red Devils. Lawler from the 10-foot stripe gets it over the net and over the back line. And the Pirates will strike first. 1-0 on the T7 propane board, with the Pirates in charge. Lawler goes for the attack on the far side, bounces it off of a Pirate in the near corner, and the Red Devils will even it up at 1 apiece on the T7 propane board. Lawler with her first kill of the season, the sophomore. She was a freshman phenomenon, now a sophomore sensation. Serve received by the Pirates. Sets up an attack from the center, but going over the back line is Rebecca Bingham as she launched an attack from the net, goes high and over the top. 2-1, excuse me, Evanston on the T7 propane board. Lawler to serve again. Serve receive, and it's an ace. Goes off of Beckstead. And Lawler with her first ace of the season, making it 3-1 on the T7 propane board. Best 3 out of 5, first to 25 through sets 1 through 4 if needed, and then a race to 15 if needed in the fifth set. Back-to-back aces as it goes off of the shoulder of Mariscal and down to the hardwood. Lawler responsible for 3 of the 4 points on the board for the Red Devils. Evanston by 3. Lawler with the serve goes after Mariscal. Sent up high, then pushed over by the Pirates. Evanston sets up. Coley bops it up. Two-hand pushover by Lawler and cleared out by the Pirates. Evanston with a chance. Critchfield sets up Fit, sets up Barker on the logo, and she threads the needle. And we're seeing a lot of finesse kills from the Red Devils as Barker just kind of went up, lightly hit it down on the west side of the logo. Served by Lawler as Evanston's on a 5-1 run to begin the season. Left side attack into the net goes Kundick, and the Red Devils lead 6-1. Timeout, west side. Evanston by 5 on the T7 propane board. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Lawler to serve. 6-1 Red Devils to start this one off. Serve received by Westside. On the right side attack, fielded well by Evanston, and now a chance for the Red Devils. Brown slaps it over the net for Evanston, and now Westside with a chance. Long attack by Kundick. Tried to go from the right sideline to the left corner, and she overshoots that one. 7-1 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Served by Lawler. Received by the Pirates. Mariscal sets up Kundick, who puts it over. And now the Red Devils with the chance. Critchfield, back set, Neely off of the block and out of bounds. Give the kill to Autumn Neely. She was injured through a lot of last season, and it definitely marked a point where things got difficult for the Red Devils. And now she is back and rolling. Serve received by Evanston. Or excuse me, by Westside, and the Pirates can't get anything going against the Red Devils. Red Devils up 9-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pirates sets up an attack left side. Good. Britta Grimm from the left corner. No. Yes, they're giving it to her. Originally, they awarded the point to Evanston saying it was out, but they say they get a touch, and Grimm gets the first kill for Westside this afternoon. 9-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Serve received by Brown. Critchfield, back set. Barker off the block, sent back to Barker. She sends it back to Westside. Sending an attack down in the left corner was Bingham, but they call an Evanston player into the net. It doesn't matter. It's going to be against Kaisley Fitch. 9-3 on the T7 propane board. Serve taken by Britta Grimm. Received by Evanston. Critchfield, back set, looking for Barker, off the block and out of bounds. Cassie Barker with her first kill of the match, 10-3 Red Devils, as it will be the sophomore Barker back to serve. As for the Red Devils, it is Cassie Barker, Kaisley Fitch, Neely, and Brown, as Fitch goes up and puts a failed attack right back to Westside, and Fitch gets the kill, and it's 11-3 on the T7 propane board. Kaisley Fitch to serve, or excuse me, that is Cassie Barker. Serve receive by the Pirates. Pushed over by Bingham, and now Evanston with a chance. Critchfield sets up Brown, left side. Off the block, back to Evanston. Fitch goes to Critchfield. Now near side, Neely blocked by Reagan Bingham. And it is 11-4 Evanston, as it will be Bingham to go back to serve for Westside. Set number one, 11-4 on the T7 board in favor of Evanston. Brown, near side attack down in the near corner, sends a rippler, and Alyssa Brown is on the docket for the season. Red Devils by 8, as Autumn Neely will go back to serve. It's Neely, Lawler, Coley, Brown, Fitch, and Critchfield for the Red Devils. Serve received by Mari Skull for Westside. Setting up an attack at the center, blocked by Brown and Fitch. Tessa Love tried to get it to go over the net, but Brown and Fitch said, no, we'll extend this lead to 9. Serve is out of play by Neely, and it goes back to Westside. They are moving fast here in Cokeville. This will be Miley Kundick to serve for Westside. Received by Coley. Critchfield sets that over the net, and now a chance for Westside. Over return to Brown, and she bounces off of the block and out of play on the far side. And Alyssa Brown starting to get rolling. 14-5 Red Devils. Brown back to serve. Serve received Westside. Passing this one over, and Love can't get it over the net. 15-5 Red Devils. Opening set. So good start by Evanston. The key will be to keep the momentum. Serve received by Westside. Mari Skull clears it out, but she's too far. Over the back line, and the Red Devils lead by 11. Their biggest lead they've had all game. This is Alyssa Brown to serve. Receive by Bingham. Setting up Grimm, who puts it over the net. Now Evanston with a chance. Lawler, far side, looking for the near corner. Returned over the net and out of play by Mari Skull. And the Red Devils make it 17-5, and Cayenne Lawler with her third kill of the match. Brown serves again. Received by Mariscal. Setting up Mariscal from the 10-foot stripe, received well by Evanston. Critchfield, Lawler, far side, off the block, kept alive by West Side, and they'll clear it out in 3. Send an attack to the back row, received by Evanston. Lawler over the net from the near side to the far, and Cayenne Lawler with her fourth kill of the match, and it's 18-5 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Alyssa Brown to serve. That one into the net. So the run ends there, but the Red Devils have stretched the lead out to 12. Serving for Westside is Miley Bingham. Serve received by Evanston. Coley had to dive to get that one set up. Lawler through the block, out of bounds. Off of Westside. Miley Kundick trying to keep that one in, and Lawler with her 5th kill of the match. Kaisley Fitch to serve. 19-6 Red Devils. Senior lets it fly, received by Mariscal. Bingham now sets up left side, blocked by Critchfield, sent back to Barker, and she sends it away. Barker down on the logo, and the Red Devils are on the verge of taking a big set one. 20-6. Served by Fitch into the net.
Fly, received by.
Take a look at this this block and kill by Barker on this replay. Slaps that one down. And a good job there by her. Served by Westside, received by Evanston. Off balance, trying to send it back on a desperation third hit. Jaylee Critchfield goes into the net, and it's 20-7 on the T7 propane board. Into the net goes Mariscal, 21-8. Excuse me. Critchfield to serve, 4 points away from a set one victory for the Red Devils. Critchfield lets it fly, received by Love, setting up Reagan Bingham, and now Evanston, and a one-on-one battle, Bingham versus Barker, and Barker wins. Cassie Barker, the sophomore, with another great block for a point, and it's 22-9 on the T7 propane board. Critchfield to serve. Is long. Red Devils still with a good lead. 22-9 on the T7 propane board. That will send Allie Henderson to serve for Westside. Received by Coley, sends it up. Critchfield, cross set, sets up Lawler, off the block and down. Going up high and getting it was Kundick, and she will just put that thing down. 22-10 on the T7 board. Serve received by Coley. Critchfield sets up Barker, who goes high. Too long, too strong. 22-11 on the T7 board. Timeout, Red Devils on the verge of taking the first set. They lead by 11 on the T7 propane board. Set one on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Set one, 22-11, Evanston on the T7 propane scoreboard. with West Side getting ready to serve. Allie Henderson to do the honors. West Side down by 11, needs a comeback. Serve received by Evanston. Critchfield dump set, looking for the 10-foot line. Henderson denies. Love on the left wing, looking for an attack, denied by Evanston. Lawler, near side, blocked, sent back by Barker, and now a chance for West Side. Slapped over, diving dig by Critchfield, sends it back to the Pirates. Cross set, left side, Love looking for the corner, denied by Critchfield, but it's an underpass, and Coley can't get there in time. Give the kill to Grimm, Henderson to serve again for West Side, trying to cut this thing down to single digits. Received by Evanston's Brown, but it's an ace. The pass is offline on the far sideline, and it drops down. And Henderson with the ace makes it 22-13 on the T7 board. Henderson again. Into the nets. Red Devils 2 points away from a big set one victory. And it's Kyan Lawler, the sophomore, to serve for the Red Devils. First touch, Maurice Schall, received by Henderson, but it's put back over to the Red Devils. Critchfield, high set, sets up Lawler from beyond the 10-foot line, received by the Pirates, but they can't get a hold of it. It's down into the net, and the Red Devils with set points here in set one. Served by Lawler. That one off of the Pirates, heading out of bounds, but cleared out by the Pirates, and they go over the back line. Evanston takes set one, 25-13 on the T7 board, and they lead it 1-0. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
Is pain holding you back from doing the things you love? At Evanston Regional Hospital, our expert physical therapists can help you get back to feeling your best. We offer personalized treatment plans designed to address your specific needs. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or simply looking to improve your mobility, don't let pain control your life. Take control of your health and get moving again. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, because your movement matters. Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
Set number 2, brought to you by our friends at Jackalope Delivery, doing the hopping for your shopping. 25-13, the final score of set number 1 as we get set for this second set. As the Red Devils in that first set, led by Kyan Lawler with 5 kills and an ace. Kaisley Fitch with a kill. Cassie Barker with 3 and Alyssa Brown with 2. For the Westside Pirates, it was Britta Grimm with 2, according to my unofficial count. So Westside will start it off here in set number 2. Evanston with Barker, Critchfield, Brown, Lawler, Robertson, and Fitch. And Fitch will check off. Coley, the red jersey libero, comes in. And the Red Devils and Pirates get ready to do battle again for the second set. Serving will be Allie Henderson. And the Red Devils now on the right side, Pirates on the left side. Lawler on the far near wing looking for the corner, but she goes over the line. And the Pirates start off with a 1-0 start. Henderson to serve again. Serve received by Coley for Evanston. Critchfield, pop set, looking for Barker, and she finds her. Fumbled around by Westside a little bit, and Barker will get the kill. It's her fourth of the match. Jaylee Critchfield to serve for Evanston. Serve received by Westside. Henderson sets up left side. Looks like Grimm. Received by the Red Devils. Lawler over the block and down in the back corner. So a 2-1 start for the Red Devils now. Serve received by Westside. Grimm over the line, looking for the right corner, denied by Critchfield. Lawler from the 10-foot stripe with the dig by Westside. Now put back over for the Red Devils. Coley sends it high. Brown looking for the 10-foot line. Mari Skull for Westside digs. Now sent back over to Grimm, looking for the near sideline, trying to go cross court. Put a little too much on it. Serve receive by Westside as Evanston's up 3-1. Mari Skull slaps it over, and now Evanston with a chance for some offense. Coley sets up Lawler. Left sideline, diving dig by Westside, but it goes over the net and out of bounds. Red Devils up 4-1 as Kyan Lawler picks up 6 kills, and Critchfield starting to build a little bit of a run for the Red Devils. Set 2 brought to you by Jackalope Delivery. Great dig by Mari Skull, and a send back over on 3 hits by Westside. Critchfield sets up Barker, gets caught between the arms of the leaping Reagan Bingham on the block, and it falls down to the hardwood. Barker with a 5-kill day from the center to start things off. Only a sophomore, so the Red Devils have a lot of young guns on this team. Sent back over by Reagan Bingham, down on the 10-foot line. What a dig by Critchfield. Westside thought they had it, but they said Critchfield got a hold of it. Dump set, Critchfield down on the 10-foot stripe. She's done it her entire career, and let's look at it here as Critchfield has to pick herself up off the ground and just sets this one up. Serve receive by Westside, but it doesn't matter. It's into the net. An ace for Jaylee Critchfield, and it is 7-1 on the T7 propane board. Critchfield to serve again, looking for the left corner. Received by Westside. Cleared out and into the block of Evanston. Kept alive by Neely. Critchfield sends it over on hit number 3. And now Westside with a chance. Grimm goes into the block and down thanks to Neely and Barker. 8-1, timeout Westside. Red Devils lead on the T7 propane board in set number 2, and they lead it 1-0. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
What is Uinta BOCES number 1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES number 1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Another look at this dump set by Jaylee Critchfield. We may not have time to, as they're going to get her serving right now. But 8-1. Red Devils on the T7 Propane board. Sent over on 3 hits by Westside. Pushed over by Critchfield, but it's too long, too strong. And it's 8-2 as Westside will get a chance to serve it now. Julian Watchler to serve for Westside. Serve, receive, Brown. Critchfield sends it over to Lawler, fingertip over the net, and now Westside with a shot. Going for the attack on the far side was Beckstead, but she's over the back line, and the Red Devils will get the point and the serve back right now. Kyan Lawler will do the honors for Evanston. Lawler with 6 kills and an ace to her name today. First touch, Marty Skull. 1-hit return back to Evanston. Coley sends it to Lawler from the 10-foot line off the fingertips of the block. And now a chance for Westside. Sent that one over, and it is Reagan Bingham who plants that down on the back line. 9-3 on the T7 Propane board here in set number 2. Reagan Bingham to do the honors of serving for Westside. Serve, receive, Evanston. Neely on the far side. Now dug by Westside. Left side now off of Critchfield as Miley Kundick will get the kill, sending an attack from the near sideline off of Critchfield over the back row. 5-point lead for Evanston on the T7 Propane board. Serve, receive by Evanston from Bingham. Brown through the block, down at the back line, dead center. And Alyssa Brown with her 3rd kill of the match. Last year it was Brown and Lawler who combined for a lot of kills. Brown only a junior, Lawler only a sophomore, so we'll have that tandem for a while. So if they can get Brown going, that'll take some pressure off of Lawler. Over return, sent back to Fitch. They give the point back to Evanston on a lift by Westside. 11-4 Red Devils on the T7 Propane board. Barker to serve. Received by Westside. From the center line, now sends an attack, received by Evanston. Over return by the Red Devils, sent back to where it came from by Miley Kundick. Her 2nd kill of the match to my count. Unofficial stats, but they do give you an idea of what is going on. Kundick to serve. Into the net. So the Red Devils take the point, up by 7, as Austin Robertson will go back to serve. Defensive specialist for the Red Devils. First touch, Marie Skull. Punch back over the net, sent back to Critchfield, and she was ready and waiting. Sends it back to the far sideline. And the Red Devils up 13-5 thanks to the 2nd kill by Jaylee Critchfield. Served by Robertson, comes at it from the near corner, received by the Pirates into the block and down on the Evanston side, so give the kill to Tessa Love. 13-6 on the the T7 Propane board. Sometimes it's just automatic. Brooklyn Beckstead with the serve, received by Evanston. Critchfield sets up Brown, near side. Off the fingertips of the block, and now Westside with a chance. Slap back over by Grimm off the Evanston defense. They send it back, and another chance for Love. This time it's off the top of the net and down, and the Red Devils pick up the point. Alyssa Brown to serve for the Red Devils, junior. Light serve into the nets. 14-7. Red Devils on the the T7 Propane board. Marty Skull to serve for Westside. Received by Evanston. Critchfield cross set to the near sideline looking for Lawler. Great dig by Grimm. Sent back by Westside. Now Evanston in transition. Critchfield finds Lawler on the near sideline looking for the back row. Denied by Westside. Now Grimm from the near side through the block of Evanston, kept alive by the Red Devils. Critchfield sets up Fitch, looking for the back row, denied by Westside, who sends it back in 3. Critchfield backside, reverse dub set, and puts that thing down on the ground. And Critchfield, with that patented dub set we have seen time and time again, as you get a good look at it right there. Served by Kaisley Fitch, received by Evanston, or excuse me, by Westside. And now the Red Devils get it back. Critchfield cross set, looking for Lawler. Lightly over the block, and she knows she got it. She was celebrating before the ball even hit the ground. And Kyan Lawler, 7 kills for her today. Well, when you're hot, you're hot. Served by Fitch, set 11-point lead, or sorry, 9-point lead. Now a 10-point lead as Fitch gets the ace down on the 10-foot stripe. Fitch with the serve, received by Mariskal. Sends it back to Grimm, and a diving Brown keeps it alive, but it goes into the nets. Grimm picks up her 3rd kill of the match. And the Red Devils lead 17-8 as Coley will check in for Fitch. Allie Henderson to serve for Westside. First touch Evanston, and now Critchfield sends it back to Barker through the block, and Westside with a chance. Bingham looking for the back row, and she gets it punched up by Coley and out of bounds. And Bingham, Rebecca Bingham, picks up her 2nd kill. She's got a block and 2 kills according to my unofficial count. 17-9 Red Devils on the T7 propane board. Serve received by Evanston. Put back over by Barker, off the block and out of bounds. Cassie Barker, 6 kills and a block, making it 18-9 as the Red Devils have had big leads in both sets being played so far. Served by Critchfield. That one looking for the near corner, but it is too far. 18-10 on the T7 propane board. Served by Grimm, received by Evanston. Critchfield sets up Lawler, near side, looking for the back row, punched up by Henderson. Sent back over by the Pirates, and now the Red Devils with the chance. Critchfield back set over to Neely. Received by the Pirates. Big attack off of the block and down on the line from, it looked like, Miley Kundick gets the kill. And it is 18-11. Served by Henderson, received by Lawler. Coley goes back to Lawler, off the block and out of bounds. 8 kills by Kyan Lawler as she has got a grin on her face as she gets ready to serve. 19-11 Red Devils. Lawler sends this one towards the right corner, received by the Pirates. Cundiff can't clear the net, and the Red Devils make it 20-11 on the T7 propane board. Set number 2. That one, a tape tickler received by the Pirates. They only get 1 hit to return it back to Evanston. Brown over the top of the block and now in the back row. Cleared out by the Pirates, and it's long. Great recognition there from Kyan Lawler in the back row as she was actually going to pursue it and saw that it was barely going to be long and lets it fall. 10-point lead for the Red Devils. Lawler with a knuckleball serve over the right side of the net. 1 hit return back to Autumn-Neely and down. 2 kills and a block for Neely. 22-11, Red Devils up big on the T7 propane board. Have a chance to take a 2-0 lead. Serve received by Westside, but it's a 1-hit return. Critchfield, cross set, Brown looking for the back row and got it! down on the back corner on the near side, and it's 23-11. And Alyssa Brown heating up. 4 kills for her, 3 of them coming in this set. Serve received by Westside. On the third hit, into the nets goes Miley Bingham, and it's set point Red Devils. Serve received by Mari Skull, into the net. Red Devils with a walk-off ace here in set number 2. Brought to you by Jackalope Delivery. They take it 25-11 on the T7 Propane board and lead 2-0. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
You went fishing and forgot your bait at home? Jackalope. Getting your shred on and need to pick up groceries? Jackalope. Jackalope Delivery. If we have it here, we can get it there. Your locally owned delivery company. Jackalope Delivery. 307-679-7174.
It's the best feeling when you've had a long drive and you see your hotel, the Come On Inn, Casper. That means your day just got better. At the Come On Inn, you have lots of options. Unwind in the hot tub, go for a swim, relax in the beautiful atrium, and sleep in total comfort. Centrally located, the Come On Inn is close to everything. In the morning, start your day with a delicious breakfast. Top it all off with an amazing, friendly staff who is always glad to see you. It doesn't get better than that. When you're in Casper, always stay at the Come On Inn.
Hey Dad, can I go play outside?
Yes, you can, but don't forget your sunglasses. Did you know that sunglasses with UV protection can help lower your risk of eye calluses, early cataracts, and macular degeneration? At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect pair of prescription or non-prescription sunglasses from companies like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and more. Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to protect your eyes from the sun.
Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937. Uinta Eye and Vision, 789 eyes.
Red Devils lead it 2-0 as we head into the third set, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. And the Red Devils' vision, get out of here in 3 and set yourself up for success in this pool play. They'll play 2 more matches after this. And if you're the top 2 out of your group, which, by the way, in Evanston's group in pool play, it's Westside, Idaho, Preston, Idaho, and Riverside, Idaho. And if you can do really well there, you're off to the gold bracket tomorrow to play in elimination games to see if you can win a trophy here at Cokeville. Evanston will serve first. Jaylee Critchfield to do the honors, who had an explosive set number 2. And it's into the net, and Westside will start with a 1-point lead. Doing the honors will be Henderson for Westside. Serve to Barker, poked that one back over, and now back to the Pirates, sending that one towards the back line. It's Reagan Bingham And they gave the point to Evanston. She's too long is what the judgment call is. 1-1. Receive on the T7 board. Receive by Westside. They'll send it back in 3. Coley sets up Lawler looking for the near corner, and it goes off of Marie-Skall and out of bounds. Great diving attempt by Marie-Skall, and Lawler will pick up her 9th kill of the match. Served by Lawler. And that's down for an ace. It was a knuckleball at the near corner, and it just dropped off of the Pirate trying to defend it, and it's 3-1 Evanston. Lawler with another ace. Buries it at the diving hands of Marie-Skall. 4-1 Red Devils. Lawler again. Goes into the net. So 4-2 on the T7 propane board. Chance for Westside to work back into this one. They have to win the next 3 to win the match. Serve receive by Evanston. Barker puts it over, blocked by Reagan Bingham, her 2nd block of the match as she puts that one back down to the logo. And it's a 1-point lead for Evanston here in set 3. Serve receive by Evanston. Critchfield sets up Brown, looking for the back row, denied by Grimm. And now we got a whistle. They're going to call Westside into the net on Henderson. Barker to serve. Serve received by Westside. Punched back up by Kundick. Sent back over to the Red Devils. Now Critchfield tries to set up Barker with a pop set, but the pass is offline and just drops down on the Red Devil side. 5-4 on the T7 propane board. Serve received by Lawler. Critchfield sets up Brown, falling away and out of bounds, trying to get the kill off, but she goes into the net. Tied at 5. Unit set 3 brought to you by UNTI Envision. Serve received by Lawler. Setting up, Critchfield sets up Lawler from the back line, but she can't get it over the net. Westside with their first lead since getting the first points of this set. Served by Bingham, received by Evanston. Critchfield back sets. Neely looking for the back row. Great diving dig by Grimm, and they'll clear it out. Setting up Evanston again. Brown, far sideline, blocked by the Pirates. Critchfield sends it high. Lawler slaps it over from the back row. Back to Westside. Back set. Kundick looking for the back line, but she's too long. Kundick with the error, and now Evanston tied at 6. Autumn Neely to serve for the Red Devils. Serve received by Westside. Kundick, cross set, left side, looking for the kill is Miley Bingham, and she'll get it down in the back. 7-6 Westside. As Kundick will get ready to serve. Serve received by Coley. Critchfield sends it high. Lawler from the 10-foot stripe, receive by Westside. Sends it high, back to Kundick. Nice dig by Robertson. Sent back Critchfield. Tried to go cross court. Diagonal shot from the near sideline, but she's over the net, but too far. 8-6 Pirates. Kundick to serve. Receive by the Red Devils. Critchfield sends it high. Lawler from the 10-foot line into the net. Here come the Pirates. Kundick to serve. Pirates lead by 3, but her serve goes long. Tried to nail it down in the near corner, but there's too much on it. Red Devils down by 2 with Alyssa Brown to serve. They lead it 2-0 though on the T7 board. Setting up Tessa Love for the kill, and she gets it down on the 10-foot line. Her second kill of the match to my count. 10-7, West Side. Serving now is Miley Bingham. Serve received by the Red Devils. Lawler goes off the top of the block and deposits it down on the 10-foot line. Lawler with 10 kills and 4 aces today. Kaisley Fitch to serve. Received by Mariskal. Sets it over towards the left side to Grimm, and that goes out of bounds, it looked like. And the Red Devils cut the gap down to 1. Fitch to serve. Serve received by Mariskal into the net, but ready and waiting for it was Henderson. Sent back to the Red Devils. Critchfield gets it over to Barker, who lightly puts it over the net. Near side, Grimm drops it down on the near corner. Picture perfect kill for Britta Grimm for her 4th to my count. Miley Bingham will do the serve. Nope, she just had the ball and she handed it off to Anna Mariskal. Up by 2. Serve received by the Red Devils. Critchfield sets up Lawler on the far sideline. Drops a missile down into the corner, and the Red Devils cut the gap to 1. Lawler with her 11th kill of the match. Critchfield to serve for Evanston, back at the top of the rotation. Critchfield light serve, receive by Beckstead. Sends it back to the Red Devils. Critchfield gets under it, cross set. Lawler looking for the back row. Beckstead with a great dig, and now cleared out by Kundik. And down on the back row off of a diving Kyan Lawler. Kundik with her 4th kill to my account, and that'll now set up, I believe that's Allie Henderson to serve for the Pirates. Up by 2. Serve received by Brown. Critchfield cross set looking for Lawler, and that one is sent back by Reagan Bingham, her 3rd block of the match, and Evanston can't do anything with it. 13-10 West Side. Bingham with the serve, received by Lawler. Critchfield looking for the dump set off the top of the net and down on the Evanston side. Timeout, Red Devils. 4-point lead for West Side here in set 3, with the Red Devils leading it 2-0 on the T7 Propane board. We'll be right back with more after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today, 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Set number 3 brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. For the West Side Pirates, we have 4 kills for Miley Kundik, an ace for Allie Henderson, a kill for Miley Bingham, 4 for Britta Grimm, 2 for Tessa Love, 2 kills and 3 blocks for Reagan Bingham. And for the Red Devils, an ace and 3 kills for Jaylee Critchfield, 4 kills for Alyssa Brown, an ace and a kill for Kaisley Fitch, as the Red Devils receive it. Back set, Autumn Neely looking for another kill. She had one earlier, and that one's off the backboard and down. And the Red Devils, are they going to get the point, or are they going to redo it? Looks like they're going to redo it. So it went off of the backboard of the basketball hoop, so they said that they're going to redo the point. Serve received by Evanston. Critchfield sets up Barker, punched up high by the Pirates. Grimm from the 10-foot line, looking for the right sideline, can't find it. She's too long, and the Red Devils get the point. And now Lawler to score, or to a serve. Down by 3. Serve receive by the Pirates. Henderson goes Kundick, looking for the back corner off of a diving Kyan Lawler and out of play. Kundick with her 5th kill of the match, and that leads the Pirates. Chucking in to serve will be Julianne Watchler. Up by 4. Serve receive by the Red Devils. Critchfield cross set looking for Brown. Back row off the ceiling and down. Red Devils with the point. As Brown set an attack for the near corner from the far sideline. And Alyssa Brown with 5 kills. Cassidy Coley checks out. Kaisley Fitch checks in, and Cassie Barker to serve. Down by 3. Serve receive by Maurice Stahl. Henderson sets up Kundick on the right side, off the block and down on the Evanston side, and Kundick gets the serve back for the Pirates, and that's her 6th of the match. That'll now bring up Reagan Bingham to serve for the Pirates. Serve received by Brown. Critchfield camps out under it, sends it over to Fitch, who puts it over the net, and now here comes the Pirates. From beyond the 10-foot stripe, it's Kundick, received by Evanston. Now sent back to the Pirates. Kundick passes over to Bingham on the near sideline, received by Evanston. Lawler from the 10-foot line. Great dig by Watchler. Now sent back to Bingham off the Evanston block, and it looked like it was falling down on the west side, but a dig over return to Fitch, and she deposits it in the back corner. And the Red Devils with the point. Fitch makes it a 3-point game as Fitch picks up her 2nd kill of the match. Neely to serve, down by 3. Received by Mariskal. Sent back over to the Pirates, but they call a Red Devil into the net. It's Fitch. And the Red Devils down by 4. 17-13 in set number 3, up 2-0. Served by Kundick. Received by Coley. Critchfield sends it back to Lawler. 10-foot line blocked by the Pirates. Sent back one-on-one, sent over to Evanston. Left side, Bingham lightly hit down on the 10-foot line. And Miley Bingham with the kill makes it 18-13 West Side. Kundick to serve. Received by Coley. Critchfield cross set. Brown looking for the back line. Too long. 19-13. Timeout called by Coach Tara Lawler. Red Devils down by 6 in set 3, but they lead it 2-0. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Third set brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. As Miley Kundick with a 6-point lead will serve for the Westside Pirates here in set number 3, a set they have to win to continue this match. Serving to the nets, and the Red Devils cut the gap down to 5. Alyssa Brown to serve for the Red Devils. Serve received by Mariskal. Henderson, back set. Bingham, too much from the right sideline. Red Devils chipping away, down by 4. Brown to serve. Into the nets. And it's 20-15 on the T7 propane board. Miley Bingham to serve for Westside. Serve, receive, Coley for Evanston. Critchfield, back set, Fitch off of Bingham in the back row. Hard attack, and Kaisley Fitch, whoo-wee, makes it 16-20, and now she'll go back to serve. Barker checks in for Coley on the front row. Serve, receive by the Pirates, but it doesn't matter. It's out of bounds. An ace for Kaisley Fitch. It's her second of the match. And the Red Devils down by 3. Fitch serves again. Received by Marty Skull. Henderson sets up Grimm through the block, kept alive by Fitch. Rattles around in the ceiling, sent back over by Critchfield, and it's down. Jaylee Critchfield with a very complicated play as it literally rattled around on the beams of the ceiling and dropped down. Timeout called. We're going to keep it right here. Give us a good opportunity to talk about something really, really cool that's happening for the community of Evanston, thanks to our friends at Aspen Cinemas. Starting in 2 Fridays from now, so September 13th, every Evanston Red Devil football road game will be shown live at Aspen Cinemas. Our friends at Aspen Cinemas has donated a theater, and they're going to let people come in and watch the road football games starting on September 13th against Riverton. So a big thank you to Aspen Cinemas for that. Serve, receive by Westside. Sent back over in 3 hits. Fitch with the first touch. Critchfield setting up Lawler near sideline. Set back by Westside. Now Fitch goes Lawler. Center deflected high by Mari Skull. Near side Grimm off the block. Still on the west side of the court. Sent back over to the Red Devils. Lawler near side. Light hit down in front of the 10-foot line. And Kyan Lawler with her 12th kill of the match makes it a 1-point set. A must-win set 3 for Westside as Evanston leads 2-0. Fitch and the Red Devils to serve, down only by 1. Fitch to serve. Looking for the back row, deflected high by Bingham. Henderson sends it back to Grimm. Into the net, we're tied. 20-20 on the T7 board here in set 3. Red Devils looking to take the lead and put themselves in a position to win this thing in straight sets. Fitch to serve. Into the nets, and Westside takes the lead 21-20. Marty Skull to serve for the Pirates. First touch, Brown, Critchfield, cross set, Lawler through the block, it down on the logo, and we're tied at 21 again as Lawler picks up her 13th kill. Critchfield to serve for the Red Devils. Evanston with a chance to take their first lead in quite a while in this set. Critchfield to serve. Received and down for the ace. Red Devils up 22-21 on the second ace by Jaylee Critchfield. The senior to serve again. Received by Westside. Grimm from the far sideline, too long. Red Devils in the lead. They've made the comeback, down at times big in this third set. Now they are 2 points away from a first match victory of the season. Let's run through the unofficial stats so far. First for Westside, Miley Kundick, I have 6 kills. Allie Henderson with an ace. Miley Bingham with 2 kills. Britta Grimm with 4. Tessa Love with 2. Reagan Bingham with 3 blocks and 2 kills. For the Red Devils, Jaylee Critchfield, 2 aces and 4 kills. Alyssa Brown, 5 kills. Austin Robertson has had some great defensive digs. Kyan Lawler, 4 aces and 13 kills. Kaisley Fitch, 2 aces and 3 kills. Cassie Barker, 6, 7 kills and a block. Autumn Neely with a block and 2 kills. Critchfield to serve again. Serve received by Mariscal, kept alive by Henderson. Sent back over by the Pirates. Critchfield sets up Lawler, far sideline. Sent back over by the Pirates, and now Critchfield again. Dump set, looking for the line, and it doesn't matter, it's over. Ricochets off of 2 Pirates, and the Red Devils with match point thanks to the 5th kill by Jaylee Critchfield. She'll serve here. Match point, Red Devils. Serve received by Mariscal. Grimm off the block and out of bounds. Grimm lets off a shout of jubilation, and it is a 2-point lead for Evanston, still with match point for the Red Devils, but it'll be Allie Henderson to serve. Serve receive Coley. Critchfield sets up Lawler, near side, off of the Red Devil block and down, and Evanston called for a lift. Still set or a match point for the Red Devils. But this is the last one before it gets tied up. 24-23 on the T7 Propane board here in set 3. Brought to you by UNTI Envision. Red Devils receive. Critchfield sets up Barker. Now Lawler puts that one high, and now back to the Pirates. Right side, Kundick. Great dig by Critchfield to back row. Coley back to Brown from the 10-foot stripe. She'll clear it over. Pirates from the back line, too long. And the Red Devils take set 3, 25-23, and win it 3-0. Your final score on the T7 Propane board. We'll be right back with our post-game show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At UNTI Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call UNTI Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. UNTI Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Your life is busy, and there are many people who count on you every day. You have to show up. At Freeway Tire, we understand you are an important person and your time is valuable. That's why we have top quality mechanics and a team of experts. Whether you are coming in for an oil change and tire rotation or more extensive service on your vehicle, we can diagnose and fix the problem quickly and correctly. We'll work hard to get you back on the road as soon as possible so you don't skip a beat in your busy life. Freeway Tire, vehicle maintenance, from oil changes to engine rebuild. 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti. Traveling through the rugged terrain and one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse at what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to our post-game show brought to you by Jimmy John's. Our Freaky Fast Recap brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Your final score is going to be Evanston 3 and Westside nothing. Evanston wins 25-13, 25-11, and 25-23. For the Westside Pirates unofficial stats, Miley Kundick leads with 6 kills. Allie Henderson gets an ace. Miley Bingham with 2 kills. Britta Grimm with 5. Tessa Love with 2. And Reagan Bingham with 3 blocks and 2 kills for the Evanston Red Devils. Jaylee Critchfield with 5 blocks and 2 aces. Alyssa Brown with 5 kills. 5 kills and 2 aces. Alyssa Brown with 5 kills. Kyan Lawler 4 aces and 13 kills. Kay Isley Fitch 2 aces and 3 kills. Cassie Barker got 7 kills and a block. Autumn Neely with a block and 2 kills. That is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. That's the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. For all of your great sandwich needs, of course, Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast meets fresh. We'll be right back after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callis Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer. Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
And we welcome you back to our post-game show. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. 307-789-8910. And we are going to take a look at it on instant replay. I think we still have it queued up. Yeah, it's going to Jaylee Critchfield here in the second set. Evanston with a big lead, but this reverse dump set by Jaylee, something she's done over and over again throughout her high school career. That is going to be our first Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game of the 24-25 season. And joining me now, we have the author of our Play of the Game, Miss Jaylee Critchfield. Jaylee, you guys look like you had a lot of fun out there. What's it like to get this first match out of the way and to even come away with the win? Oh, sorry, hang on.
It definitely feels good to come out with a win, starting off strong. I think we did good. We played as a team, definitely. And I think putting a lot of work into tryouts and practice definitely paid off in that game.
Talk to me about what was some of your favorite parts of this game today.
I don't know. We just had a lot of fun as a team. I liked our energy. We had a lot of energy. And I don't know. We were just playing good as a team. I don't know.
At one point during the third set, it looked like Westside was starting to kind of run away with it a little bit, but you guys slowly but surely kind of chipped away. Was there any kind of talk about, not panic because you guys were up 2-0, but any talk about, hey, we need to kind of get in gear? Did it just kind of naturally kind of happen for you guys out there?
Kind of both. We said we need to get going. We knew that we were down and it was getting closer to the end, so we calmed down, but at the same time we got going and we started playing better and getting our energy back up, and I think that definitely helped too.
Last question for you. You're one of 3 seniors on this team, so there's a lot of young talent kind of surrounding you guys. We're just getting started with this season, but what makes you most excited about your senior year with this season playing with this team right now?
Definitely because we have all played together for a year already, and so we're just growing stronger as it comes. So I think that's definitely my favorite.
That is Jaylee Critchfield, our recipient of the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. Jaylee, congratulations. Thank you so much. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope, thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with Coach Tara Lawler after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Top quality tools for your project. Triangle Bar Equipment in Evanston has you covered. Small tools to heavy equipment. We have exactly what you need to get the job done. Triangle Bar Equipment in Evanston. Call 307-789-2639 today.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Time for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. And who is better today? Well, stats don't lie. According to my unofficial count, I've got Kyan Lawler with 13 kills and 3 aces. I'm sure I'm off a few, but she was just absolutely fantastic and really made the offense kind of go through her. So Kyan Lawler is our Pepsi Player of the Game. First one of the new school year, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. Joining me now in the broadcast booth, we have coach of the Evanston Red Devil volleyball team. It's a good day to be a Red Devil as the Evanston Red Devils get their first win via the 3-set sweep, 25-13, 25-11, and 25-23. Miss Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, man, the stats are great, but there's some stats that I don't keep track of, but my eye can keep track of. Last year, passing at times was an issue. Not so today. The passing was absolutely on point.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Passing kept us in this game. Good control back row. We served really tough, and so we put out a lot of heat and pressure on their passers. On the flip side, our passers stepped up. Alyssa, I think, had her best passing game. If this is an indication of the season, this is a great start because she was incredibly solid. Cassie Coley was incredibly solid. So good passing. Definitely gave Jaylee a lot of options for our attackers.
Unfortunately, this is the only game we're going to be able to cover today because we got to get ready for the football game down in Ogden. But talk to me real quick about just kind of what was said in the timeout before the comeback, because you guys were down by as much as, I believe, 8 at one point.
Yeah, I think it was 12-19 or 13-19.
Yeah, and you guys came roaring back, and you outscored them 12 to 8 or something like that the rest of the way in order to get that win.
Yeah, our motto this year is one, and so it's very simple. Volleyball, you can get overwhelmed, and obviously we know momentum plays a huge part in the match, and so we can have it and then we can lose it, and then you try to get it back. And definitely they came in the third set definitely with more momentum than us. We kind of hung with them neck and neck, and when they started to pull away at the timeout, we just talked about, hey, let's slow it down and let's just worry about that one pass, that one set, that one kill, play it one at a time. And they then had the miss serve after the timeout, and then I believe it was Alyssa, and then Alyssa that went back and served some solid balls, and we were smart at the net. And then Kaisley went back and she did the same thing, served us some solid balls to get us back in, and we minimized some of our silly errors and played clean and went on a run. Had a lucky ball of the one-handed ball that went over that Jaylee had that landed for a kill, and I think that was just when our girls knew, yep, this is paying off, this is going to work.
I look at my stat sheet for the varsity team, and almost everybody has a point, a kill, or something like that. But what can you say about your defensive duo of Austin Robertson and Cassie Coley and how they played today?
Yeah, they're doing a great job. But Cassie does a great job in the libero position right now. She's reading, she sees, she does a phenomenal job of reading the opponent. So not only does she know where her teammates are going to be, she sees, so she's anticipating. So it always feels like she's a step ahead of everyone else, and that's because she's reading and she sees the angle of the hand or the momentum of the arm swing, so she can read it appropriately. I keep telling Austin, I feel that they're super close friends. They're two of our 3 great seniors, but I feel like they kind of play as an extension of each other. And because Austin plays right behind Jaylee and they communicate so well, it just feels like that position is covered really detailed, and so they do a nice job. Both Austin and Cassie are doing a good job for us defensively and setting the tone for us to know that they're going to go all out, so everyone else needs to as well.
Last question for you. What impressed you the most about this win from your girls? It's the first game of the season. I know there's probably things you guys are circling that you want to work on, but what impressed you the most about this one?
A lot of things, but I'll say most importantly is their composure. The first set, 25-13, this is a good team, and they have some bigger players and with some heavy arms. And we worked hard in the offseason. We did a lot in the spring. We did a lot in the summer. And we had some chances to play some team volleyball at UVU team camp, and then also obviously all of our open gyms. And I think just the composure of them knowing and having trust in each other, hey, we'll get this, do it together. So when it was going good for us in the first 2 sets and we were up by 11 or 12, that composure was obviously easy. The third set proved it to me that they really do believe in each other, because nobody got snappy with each other. Instead, they got tighter in the huddle with their arms around each other, saying, right now, let's do it. So that composure is great, especially at this level of girls. And so I hadn't been able to see that in the offseason just because we weren't playing this competitively. So to be able to see it is a great start for us.
Well, right now you're 1-0, so get that first win in the books. Good way to start the season.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for being here, and good luck to football tonight and cross country and swimming. Absolutely.
That is Coach Tara Lawler, head coach for Evanston Red Devil Volleyball. Coach, thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you, Elan.
And that's going to do it for our broadcast today. Your final score, Evanston wins it 3-0, 25-13, 25-11, and 25-23. A big thank you to our producer back in the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley. Our tech guru, Sean Hando. Our executive producer and owner is the remarkable Val Cook. Our sales manager, Matt Petrie. Our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, Julie Nelson, and AJ Lamb. And for the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports Network, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, well, we got a whole bunch of them now. And we've got Cullen Pace, we've got Bradley Holmes, we've got Rob Leifson. So we got a big crew over in Rich, so big thank you to them. Also, we have the voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Jace Andrews, and voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Olliff, saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on My Local Radio and KNYN. Evanston football kicks off the season at Ben Lomond High School. Pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture at 6:15 p.m. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you live in Ogden.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.